to be clothed with truth and intense spirituality. The sudden swift change that took over the once comforting, welcoming, uplifting, hardening house of my father, where I enjoyed hugs so genuine, saw smiles that refreshed my spirit anew. Songs were sung under spiritual motivation and truth. Every fellowship saw a spiritual encounter words could not explain, feelings that could not be described, and emotions which could not be defined. But now, I don't know what has happened to this in-depth spiritual interaction and spirit-filled, moral-based physical manifestations which portrayed love only. I feel so cold. So cold I want to pull over a sweater or a cardigan because the artificial nails are long piercing. The elongated wigs are distracting. The lipsticks are screaming. We are filling the pews and collection bowls while vessels of honor are losing their honor. It used to be about finding the lost and not just trying to win the already won, all the while forgetting about God's church. It used to be about finding the lost and redirecting them to the right direction. Sorry, Christ's direction, because right just isn't right anymore. It's a less offensive, more inclusive, morally exclusive, comforting wrong. It used to be about warmly nurturing the newly born with spirit-filled truth instead of sugar-coated lies. But everything has grown so cold now. There used to be giving and sharing, loving and caring somewhere around here. But the notice I see reads, we run a business now, not charity. It used to be welfare, but just a few are getting well fed. Christianity is no longer a warfare, it's become a tolerance fair. Not results, but raising all sorts, not necessarily to become one sort. The sort that seeks after God's own heart. But now, like the world, all our progress is measured by mere report. Simply put, the concentration has shifted. I don't know if you have seen it for yourself, but the end seems nearer now than ever. And the love of many has indeed waxed cold. The church has become one big cold store. See, I know that you know that one day when our breaths are taken, our mortal remains will be kept for a while in a human cold store. Even then, our spirits shall enjoy comfort in the bosom of our Maker. But hey, it is not yet time for that. So for now, I need not feel cold in a place I shouldn't. I am not saying looking good to the Father's house is wrong. Not at all. Please, don't get me wrong. But don't cause a stare which would probably take someone off a concentrated worship. Or wear heels so high, whose talking can cause a minute or so break of fellowship just because you came in the middle of the sermon. Or one that prevents you from standing during the praise session. Don't wear a dress you feel uneasy without pulling. Come to church with a beautiful dress, but one that is not an idol. Come with a smile. I mean a real one. Come with warmth, not only for those you know, but for all. Everyone has a soul. A soul is a soul. A personality accountable to God. So let the house of God be a place of warmth and not a cold store. For the people in it should be warm as wool. Warm and welcoming, wearing wonderful smiles that are indeed comforting and not as cold as the kotoje you find lying still in the cold store.